Hello everyone. Today we are going to read a poem named The Snake Trying, written by William Wrightson Eustace Ross, a Canadian geophysicist and poet who was born in the year on 14th June 1894 and died on 26th August 1966. Some of his famous books include E-Realities, Sonnets and Laconics. So before explaining the poem, let me tell you about the theme of this poem. As most of us think of snakes as fearsome symbols of death. But here in this poem, the poet has described that how a snake itself is a victim in this poem. Means we cannot take it as a symbol of death, but it itself has proved as a victim. So let's recite the poem, The Snake Trying. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden carvings of thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. So the snake is trying to escape as somebody is following word for to hit the snake. The snake is trying to escape the pursuing stick. Somebody is pursuing, somebody is following to hit the snake with the help of a stick, and the snake is trying to escape from that stick, not to be hit by the stick. With sudden carvings of thin long body. So it's a description about the snake that it has a thin and it has a thin long body, and while it was trying to escape, so that time it crawls and its body twists and turns and it forms different shapes, and the shapes are very graceful and beautiful. Means the poet has described that the long body of the snake is very graceful and beautiful and very fascinating also. So next he glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. So in this stanza, he glides. He means the snake glides. Glides means here takes a moves through the water away. Now the snake is trying to hide itself or to escape itself. It is going inside the water. So it moves through the water away from the stroke, from the stick. Oh, let him go. And here the poet requests that not to hit the snake, and he requests to let him go, let the snake go over the water into the reeds to hide. It means that marshy plants with thick stems, watery plants. So a snake is trying to hide itself behind the reeds, into the reeds to hide without hurt. So the snake also wants not to be hurt by anyone. So it is trying to hide itself behind the reeds. Small and green, he is harmless. So the small and green colored snakes are harmless even to children. They cannot even hurt, they cannot even bite the children. So next stanza, along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So along the sand, so it lay quiet in the sand. So until somebody will observe or somebody will chase the snake. Means that snake is also trying to escape itself from the human beings. That because whenever we see a snake, it's the tendency of the human beings. Whenever we see a snake, we used to chase and we want to kill the snake. And now he vanishes in the ripples. So now it goes into the ripples, the small waves created in the water body. So it vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So it again goes inside the water. It vanishes in the small waves created in water, and it again hides itself behind the among the green slim reeds, among the aquatic plants. It always try to hide itself so that human beings cannot hit it or cannot hurt it. So what did you understand from this poem? That the poet wants to convey a message that though we think the snakes are dangerous or it's a symbol of death. Sometimes they do not behave, and all they do not behave like that, and all snakes are not poisonous, harmless, and we should not even hurt or we should not even hit a snake without any reason. If we feel that it's a dangerous to us or it's trying to bite us, that time only, or else they never attack us. They only takes their own, they only take their own way to, and they are also afraid of their life, so that a human being should not attack them. So unnecessarily we should not attack or should not harm any animals. Here he has taken the example of the snake, and all snakes are not poisonous, and they are always not harmful to the human beings. So hope children, though it's a very small poem, it's very informative, so that we should not unnecessarily hurt or we should not unnecessarily hit anyone or any animal without any reason. So hope children, you all enjoyed this informative poem. Thank you.